Hello, I'm Viviana Pozzoli.
And I am Horacio Czerniawski.
And we are Equipo de Arquitectura from Asunción, Paraguay. We want to share with you a couple of projects that reflect how we work. We started the office in 2017 by building our own workspace with the money we earned in architecture competitions. This is the Earthbox, a project that had to find an equilibrium between the space available in our terrain, the relation with pre-existing trees, our economic availability and local resources. A fundamental exercise with only the essential elements: light, space, and matter. The 45 square meter floor plan is resolved with a rammed earth wall that embraces a tree and creates the programmatic distribution of the office. The election of this material responds to the abundant availability of local earth with perfect characteristic for this ancient technique, the reduced ecological footprint, and great thermal inertia appropriate for our climate. The opening that connects the interior with an outside tree is also responsible for getting natural sunlight inside the workspace. This is how light builds time. Limits between inner and outer space are not defined, allowing us to inhabit an intermediate space, very common in subtropical zones.
Continuing this spatial and material exercise, but increasing in scale, we developed a project in the outskirts of Asunción, in a rural industrial area. The project was commissioned by a company that was trying to solve a problem for the workers that had small children and did not have a place to leave them while they were working. The idea can be interpreted as the construction of a void, in juxtaposition to its outer look, blind and mute, protecting the kids in its interior. Spatial continuity was one of the premises to organize the program. All of the spaces are between courtyards, allowing cross-ventilation and natural daylight. Since there was no pre-existing vegetation in this terrain, we felt the necessity of creating new gardens, in the ground and in the roof. This project was donated to the Paraguayan Ministry of Education, and it was built across the country in 17 different cities. In a country where public schools fall down with summer rains, we thought this was an opportunity to contribute for the new generations to grow between earth walls and green roofs.
Part of our quest is getting involved in the fabrication of the construction materials. In this case, we work with compressed earth blocks, resolving walls and roof with the same element. This technique enables us to go beyond the vertical disposition of the material. The floor plan consists of two spaces, an open and a closed one, and it is a structure between an inner courtyard with a pre-existing mango tree. The structure is supported by lateral pillars that configure the serving spaces and the furniture. These design criteria and their corresponding materialization, which range from the manufacture of the raw material to the design of the furniture mechanism, reflect the attempt to find a synthesis between the project and its construction.
This project is a product of an international competition. In this case, we decided to keep the pre-existing structure of the original building to maintain the maximum and destroy the minimum. We added an intermediate space to create a gradual construction of silence. With natural materials and daylight, we built a sequence of spaces in relation to the religious program. In the exterior, we used strong and raw materials such as concrete and steel, and in the interior, wood builds the atmosphere of the sacred space. In these 4 years of existence, our office has tried to explore the many facets of our profession. We intend to continue looking forward for further investigations for the production of knowledge. We come to realize that what we build builds us, so it's our responsibility to create a better future for ourselves and the context where we work. Thank you.